In the chaos before creation, endless emptiness reigned. But from this void, Gaia emerged, giving life to the universe. Gaia united with Uranus, and the Titans came forth, powerful and colossal, the true rulers of the cosmos. Cronus, the mightiest Titan, revolted against Uranus and claimed the throne, but fear led him to dark decisions. In a twist of fate, Rhea hid her youngest son Zeus from Cronus's wrath, nurturing him in secret. Raised by nymphs and fed by the goat goddess, Zeus grew strong, destined to unravel Cronus's reign. As Zeus matured, he gathered allies, inciting a rebellion against the Titans, igniting the Titanomachy. The Titanomachy erupted, shaking the heavens and earth, a chaotic clash of primordial forces. After 10 years of turmoil, Zeus's power prevailed, imprisoning Cronus in the abyss of Tartarus. The young gods divided the realms. Zeus ruled the skies, Poseidon commanded the seas, and Hades governed the underworld. Prometheus, the Titan who loved mankind, shaped humans from clay and gifted them fire from Olympus. Yet, Zeus's anger unleashed fury on Prometheus, punishing him for his defiance with a brutal fate. Meanwhile, Zeus crafted Pandora, the first woman, whose curiosity unleashed misfortune upon mankind. When Pandora opened her box, all evils of the world escaped, leaving only hope behind. From these tales, Greeks crafted rituals to honor their gods, marking the sacred bonds with the divine. On Crete, the palace of Knossos emerged, a labyrinth hiding the fearsome Minotaur within. The Minotaur, half man, half bull, awaited its prey, a symbol of fear and sacrifice in Greek lore. As history unfolded, heroes emerged from myth, daring to face the trials laid before them. But with every hero, conflict brewed. The stage was set for endless wars that would shape Greece. The stories of gods and men intertwined, echoing through the ages, teaching lessons of courage and consequence. As we dive into these tales, we connect with a legacy that shapes our understanding of humanity. What lessons do these myths hold for you? How do they resonate with your journey? Embrace the stories of old, for they are not just myths, they are reflections of us. Join us on this mythical journey. Let's explore, learn, and grow together. Like, share and subscribe to uncover more myths shaping our world today. Thank you for joining our exploration. Until next time, keep seeking the stories within.
When gods settled on Earth, humans wrote their heroic history. Perseus beheaded Medusa and rescued Princess Andromeda. Theseus defeated the Minotaur and freed Athens from tribute. Tragedy struck as Theseus's father believed him dead. From these heroes, Greece faced the tragic Trojan War. Helen of Sparta was taken by Paris, igniting a shocking 10-year war. Agamemnon rallied Greek kings, led by Achilles and Odysseus. The gods took sides, Athena and Hera for Greece, Aphrodite for Troy. The battlefield was alive with combat, the clash of swords roared. Achilles killed Hector but faced his own destiny. But Achilles had a fatal weakness, his heel. As Troy seemed indestructible, Odysseus devised a clever plan. In the dark of night, the flames of war engulfed Troy. The fall of Troy, the heroic age transformed into tragedy. The warriors' tales lived on, echoing through history. What do these stories teach us about courage and sacrifice? As we reflect on their legacy, what hero do you admire most? Every hero's journey is an inspiration for our own lives. Dive deeper into the tales of these legendary figures. Explore more. Subscribe and join us on this epic journey through legend and lore.
After the fall of Mycenae and Troy, chaos engulfed Greece, leaving cities in ruins. Writing vanished, and memories turned into forgotten songs of heroes. People returned to primitive life, forming small villages scattered across mountains and coastlines. Yet amid darkness, the light of mythology flickered back to life. Homer arose, crafting epic tales of the Iliad and the Odyssey, preserving the spirit of resilience. These tales carved out the memories of a people who refused to surrender. The Greeks learned to navigate the seas, trading with distant lands. Trade brought wealth and the seeds of a robust comeback. From the ashes of chaos, communities united to form city-states. These city-states laid the foundation for a brilliant civilization. As city-states flourished, rich cultures and philosophies began to emerge. Art and architecture evolved, showcasing human creativity. the Olympic Games emerged, celebrating human excellence and unity. Through hardships, the Greeks crafted a legacy that inspires us even today. Their stories continue to inspire resilience and creativity around the world. Remember, every setback holds the promise of a spectacular comeback. Dive deeper into the captivating tales of Greek mythology today. Embrace the lessons of the past and shape your own journey. Together, let's keep the flame of mythology alive. Join us on this journey of rediscovery of Greek civilization.
As darkness fades, imagine a landscape lit with the rise of Greek city-states, like stars igniting the Mediterranean sky. Athens blossoms, a melting pot of merchants and thinkers. Can you feel the vibrance of ideas and trade? In stark contrast, Sparta thrives on discipline. Picture a society forged by the power of a formidable army. Meanwhile, Corinth basks in the wealth of trade. Can you hear the clink of coins and the excitement of prosperity? And then there's Thebes, always striving for greatness. Do they have what it takes to challenge the best? Each polis holds its own laws and customs, a unique identity. Can you feel the vibrancy of their diversity? Yet they are united by common myths and festivals, sharing the rich tapestry of Greek culture. Imagine the Olympic Games, where athletes gather to honor Zeus. Who do you think would take home the gold? The mystical rites of Dionysus bring a different kind of unity. Picture the revelry and joyous celebration. This vibrant diversity is Greece's unique strength, dividing yet uniting its people like individual fires. So, which city-state do you find the most intriguing? Athens, Sparta, Corinth, or Thebes? Imagine living in Athens, debating philosophy while enjoying the sea breeze. How would you immerse yourself in the culture? Or perhaps you train like a Spartan warrior, embracing discipline and strength. What sacrifices would you make? In Corinth, the wealth of trade would engulf you. What treasures would you seek in the bustling markets? And in Thebes, the drive for improvement pushes you forward. What innovations would spark your creativity? These city-states might be autonomous, but they share a heartbeat. Can you hear the pulse of ancient Greece? From myths to festivals, their shared culture weaves them together. What stories connect the threads of your life? Feel the energy of the Olympic Games. Competitors from across Greece unite in a glorious pursuit of excellence. These ancient city-states teach us about strength in diversity. What lessons will you carry forward? So, step into the vibrant world of ancient Greece and find your own place among the stars.
Welcome to Athens, where ideas clash and the seeds of democracy began to sprout. Meet Solon, a visionary who freed the poor from debt slavery, kicking off a wave of reforms. Then came Cleisthenes, who took things further by empowering every citizen. In the Agora, debates sparked like wildfire as ideas ignited the minds of many. Philosophers questioned everything, reshaping the world with their thoughts. The actors brought stories to life, performing tragedies and comedies that echoed through time. Knowledge became a fire, lighting the path for a new era of thought and culture. In this vibrant city, freedom was seen as the greatest gift from the gods. Athens became a beacon of democracy, a place where reason could change fate. Discover how the lessons of Athens continue to influence our world today.
Picture Sparta, where discipline meets unwavering strength. A place like no other. From birth, Spartan children faced tests of endurance. Only the strong survived. The Agora molded boys into warriors, teaching them to embrace pain and hardship. But it wasn't just boys. Spartan women were empowered, strong, and independent. Spartan women supported their families while men fought for glory and honor. Unlike other cities, Sparta relied on its warriors, believing their shields were all the protection they needed. Sparta's warriors trained relentlessly, embodying the spirit of their great city. Their reputation echoed throughout Greece, a symbol of strength and unity. In Sparta, strength was not just physical, it was a way of life. Embrace their legacy. So, are you ready to channel your inner Spartan? Strength, discipline, loyalty await you.
The Persian Empire threatens Greece with a mighty invasion, a battle brewing on the horizon. Yet, amidst despair, the Athenian warriors rise up, ready to fight for their homeland. In Marathon, Phytopides runs with all his strength to spread the news of victory. He collapses as he announces the victory, a moment that forever echoes in history. The threat from Persia continues as King Xerxes leads an enormous army toward Thermopylae. Yet, 300 brave Spartans under King Leonidas stand against this overwhelming force. For 3 days, they hold the line, becoming legends in the process. Their sacrifice ignites a fire within all of Greece, uniting city-states against the Persian threat. Finally, the Athenian fleet prepares for a decisive battle at Salamis. In a storm, they unleash their fury on the Persian navy, achieving a glorious victory. The dream of Persian hegemony crumbles at Plataea, marking the end of their ambitions. Greece emerges victorious, and the spirit of freedom and unity spreads like wildfire. These victories have not just saved Greece, they laid the foundation for a new civilization. The heroes of Marathon, Thermopylae, and Salamis are remembered through the ages. Their legacies inspire generations to value freedom, courage, and unity. So, what can we learn from the battles of the past? It's a call to action for all of us to stand united in the face of challenges. The strength of a civilization lies in its unity and courage. Remember the lessons of the past, and carry them forward. Now, let's honor these heroes and strive for a brighter future together.
Picture this: Athens, a city glowing with brilliance and creativity. It's the golden age under Pericles. Under Pericles, the Parthenon stands tall, a masterpiece of Greek art that defines an era. Drama takes center stage. Aeschylus, Sophocles, and Euripides craft timeless tragedies. Let's not forget the humor. Aristophanes brings laughter with his witty satirical plays. Philosophy is thriving. Socrates questions the essence of life with his probing inquiries. Meanwhile, Plato's ideas challenge the norms, shaping the future of philosophy. Aristotle brings clarity to the chaos, defining logic and science for the ages. In Athens, the beautiful, the true, and the good are explored in lively debate. The Golden Age shines bright as ideas and creativity flourish across the Mediterranean. Join us in celebrating this extraordinary era. What aspect of the Golden Age fascinates you?
Light can illuminate but also cast shadows. Athens' rise brought Sparta to the brink of war. The clash of two powers ignited the Peloponnesian War, tearing Greece apart. Athens, master of the sea, against Sparta, the land's might. A recipe for relentless conflict. Enter Alcibiades, a brilliant strategist, a traitor, and a wild card in this deadly game. His betrayals and returns shifted allegiances much like the winds of war. But then, catastrophe struck Athens, a plague ravaging its streets and decimating its people. The death of Pericles marked a dark turning point in the war, a mighty city faltering. As the city fell, Sparta found strength through the Persian alliance, turning the tide of war. The final blow came when Sparta shattered Athens' navy, sealing its fate. But victory came at a cost. It weakened all of Greece, leaving it ripe for new powers to emerge. Thus, the Peloponnesian War ended, but its scars would linger across generations. What began as a struggle for power turned into a lesson of unity lost and potential gained. Are we destined to repeat history or learn from its echoes? The choice is ours. Join us as we explore the layers of history. What stories will you uncover? Your journey through history awaits. What will you discover next? Remember, history is not just the past. It's the foundation of our future. Stay curious, stay hungry for knowledge, and keep exploring. If you enjoyed this journey, give us a thumbs up and subscribe for more. Until next time, keep learning from the past to shape a better future. Thanks for watching. What stories will you pass on?
From Macedonia, a young king, Alexander, born to conquer the world. Educated by the great Aristotle, he learned the power of knowledge. Armed with Greek wisdom, he quickly unified Greece. His army swept through Persia, crossing rivers and deserts. He conquered Egypt and founded cities bearing his name. As he reached India, the blending of cultures began. This sparked the Hellenistic period, flourishing arts and sciences. But at just 32, Alexander fell ill and died. His empire, vast yet fragile, crumbled among his generals. Though his empire disintegrated, Greece's light endured. From philosophy to art, Greece's gifts shaped the West. Science and democracy flourished under this legacy. The eternal legacy of Alexander and Greece resonates today. Join me as we explore the fascinating story of a conqueror. Like, share, and subscribe for more fascinating stories.